This time we'll have an invocation. We're gonna ask Supervisor Brew to give us our invocation.
Precious Lord, as again we come before you, just saying thank you for your son Jesus. We pray right now, Lord God, to come inside of this meeting and make it what you would have it to be. We ask you to do it, Father God, to continue to bless us, keep us from all hurt, harm, and danger. We realize we serve a God that is awesome. So come see about us. In the name of Jesus, we pray, amen. Amen.
This time we will move to the approval of minutes. Council members, you had the opportunity to review the minutes. Are there any questions about the minutes as presented? It's been moved by Councilman Wilder and seconded by Councilwoman Ball that we approve the meeting minutes. Is there any other discussion? If not, we'll move into a vote. All those in favor of approving the meeting minutes as presented, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Being the chair, the ayes have it, motion carried. Now moving to item number 1. Under unfinished business, it's bids for new roof for the Adamsville Public Library. The bids were sent out. Bid information was sent out a few weeks ago for individuals who want to bid on this project. We'll now go proceed into opening. Sealed envelope, but open envelope. All right, we have a bid from Norman Roofing. The bid has all the proposals, items 1 through 11, and the sum total is $111,750. And again, that's Norman Roofing. Submitted bid for the Adamsville Library project. And as a reminder to the council members, this project is being spearheaded by the Adamsville Library. We just have to review the bid since it's under the envelope of the city. We will, since it's the only bid that we receive, we will make a motion. We don't have to make a motion to approve it. We can let the library know about the bid, and then we can approve it if they want to accept it. Is there any questions about this bid? All right. No, we can. We'll move on to item number 2. Item number 2 is bids for renovation of City Hall, Council, and bathroom. We don't have any bids for that currently. So because we put it out for the bid process, we received no bids. So now we will just have to seek out individual contractors who will do the work. And this work, as a reminder, is for $40,000 for a grant that we received through the state earlier this year. Are there any questions about that? All right. Moving on to new business. We came up with one of our city council members, Ms. Gillum. Ms. Gillum would like to serve on our Adamsville Airport Authority. However, we have to amend some language in order for that to happen. Council members may remember, but for the general public, the Airport Authority was created through a resolution through the Articles of Incorporation. So we need to have a resolution amending the resolution made in October 2006 to the Articles of Incorporation of the Aliceville Airport Authority, adding this section and language, section 13, and would be A or 1, members of the county or municipal government body may serve on the Aliceville Airport Board. Is there any discussion about this amendment? Being that there's not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the amended language to the airport authority under Article 13.
Make a motion to approve it.
It's been moved and seconded. We're moving to a vote. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, being the chair, the ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 2 is Witches Ride, 3rd Avenue and Broad Street, October 21st, benefiting Aliceville Public Library's Children's Program. They have the requirements $10 and $5. They will meet in front of State Farm at 3 p.m. And this is something that has been done annually in the city of Aliceville. So if John Q. Public is interested, we'll make sure we post that information. Is there a motion to approve the Witches Ride for October the 21st?
Also move.
Second. Been moved and seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Being the chair, the ayes have it. Motion carries. Item number 3, the University of Auburn is offering I can't believe I said that. The University of Auburn is offering a institution course for economic development. I've taken the course already, and they have a second course that's next week. So I like to participate. The cost of that course is $90. And I would like to expand my knowledge on economic development. Is there any discussion for this item? If not, I entertain a motion to allow me to go to this. It's online, it's virtual, so allows me to attend the Auburn University Training for Economic Development.
I make a motion for you to attend the Auburn University training. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Is there any other discussion? If there's not, we'll move into a vote. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Being the chair, the ayes have it. Motion carries. Constitution Week proclamation. You see a Constitution Week proclamation in your packets. If anybody has any questions on the council, speak at this time. Discussion. Okay. Well, there was a proclamation that was given to us. Someone in the community recognized September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week. So that being said, they just wanted to recognize that it was the 234th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution. So it was signed in July, but it was drafted in September. And they want to celebrate the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America.
So what do are they just wanting us to?
It's just a simple proclamation. If y'all want me to read it. Okay. Constitution Week proclamation. Whereas September 17, 2021 marks the 234th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America, and by the Constitutional Convention. And whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent document and its memorable anniversary and the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion. And whereas Public Law 915 gives the issuing a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week. Now, therefore, by virtue of the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Adamsville and the state of Alabama, do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week, and ask our citizens to affirm the ideals of the framers of the Constitution had in 1787 by vigilantly protecting the rights and freedoms guaranteed to us through the guardians of liberties, remembering that lost rights might never be regained. In witness thereof, I have there set my hand to and cause the seal to be affixed on this day of today.
So we want major, basically, recognition of this thing
Correct.
each year. that it comes up.
Well, this just recognizing this year, September 17th, as the Constitution Week. So I suppose it's the third week in September, I guess. Never heard of it until today. Well, not today, until we got it in the packet, but. Is there any other questions? All right, we'll move into a vote. All those in favor, oh, well. Yeah, I did motion. It's been motioned to approve the proclamation. Is there a second? All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Been said, ayes have it. Motion carries. I'm gonna add agenda item, take the liberty as the chair to do so. I'm gonna add, appoint Councilwoman Rebecca Gillum to the Adamsville Airport Authority. It was under unfinished business, but we forgot to put it down to new business. She's already said she wanted to serve, and she's been on the council and answered questions about it already. Is there any discussion? Not, we'll move into, I need a motion to put Ms. Gillum on the airport board.
I make a motion to put this back to on the airport board.
I second.
All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. And anybody opposed? In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it, and it passes unanimously. Thank you. Now, council members, you had an opportunity to look at your accounts payable. Are there any questions about the bills as presented to you? There are no questions. I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills as presented.
I'm so moved, pay the bills.
Been moved and seconded to pay the bills as presented. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Any opposed? In the opinion of the chair, the ayes have it and the motion carries. Now move down to our departmental reports. We'll start with, I'm sorry. We'll go ahead with our departmental reports. Go ahead, Mr. Pruitt, do you have anything, sir?
Nothing at this time, sir.
Mr. Jones, you have anything representing either department? Mr. Sanders, do you have anything? All right. Everybody's quiet today. I'm not mad. Chamber of Commerce. We will say under Chamber of Commerce that the position is announced. If anyone is interested, please, ma'am, please, sir, apply to the position of economic developer / executive assistant. The information is posted on our website as well as Pickens County Herald. And if you have a question, you can speak with Mr. Don Sanders, myself, or Mr. Edgar Pruitt, or anyone at City Hall. That being said, we'll go into our council reports or announcement. Councilmember Lewis, do you have anything, sir?
Put the update on the track side on, cause on through here, I discovered, on the sidewalk, grass growing. I discovered on the hill, checked through the hill up there, the grass on the sidewalk, grass coming over. And, when the workers go, they ain't cleaning up behind themselves, like when the weed eat, they ain't blowing it off the sidewalk. And when they pick up the trash, they just throw the big trash can on the ground, you can destroy the trash can. They ain't picking up all the trash out the can, put it on the truck.
Thank you, sir.
I'll say that. You got it?
Yeah. And another thing about the down there, the park down there, I know the grass growing up in the fields, you seen the grass growing in each field down there? When they gonna get it going on?
What I have, is about my mother. At the funeral, I would like to announce to Mayor Council and ordinance that, we have made all the arrangements and that, the funeral will be September 4th, that's Saturday, but probably Saturday at, New Canaan at 12 o'clock. In the body by last day from 11 to 12. Then you can, excuse my missing. You could do the body at 11 film service from 1 to 6 on 1 to 6 Friday. On 1 to 6 Friday, third, on the third, 1 to 6 on the third. The body's down, my mother's in good hands. He's at 11 funeral service. Anybody want to know? Gonna be the repast gonna be at my center, and we believe they are coming from the church back to the center. So there will be gathered after the funeral. Anybody want to do a drop it out with me at my center, because they will be receiving everything in. But should be 88 years old Tuesday. Should be 80 years old Tuesday. Yeah. I'm sorry.
It's good. You good? Mr. Wilder, we can let you know we definitely support you and we're praying with you and for you. And you got a group of us behind your back. So you're not alone. Keep doing what you're doing. Speaking to Council Member Lewis's issues with the tractor, we are, as we stated before, I think in the last council meeting, we stated in our work session on Monday that we are looking at options on trying to get a new tractor. We actually gonna have a bid that's set to go out this week, so that way we'll be able to get accurate information, so we can get a tractor to get the grass cut. Some of the ditches are a little too steep to get in, still wet. As far as improvements on trash and other items, we're continuing to emphasize to our workers and encourage them to make sure that they make the right decisions and choices as they go forth about the day. They picking up trash, if they're cutting grass, whatever it is that they're doing, we're asking that they be the best that they can be. And if there's something that is out of whack, anybody got my cell phone number, they can call me, let me know then, hey, Terrence, I see something messed up, and we'll do our best to do it. My contact number is 205-399-5514. Anybody can call. Just a couple of updates. Some people had a lot of questions about Dollar Tree and the employment status. As far as Dollar Tree goes, they said they're going to give us information as time gets closer. We're actually going to use the city of Adamsville as a staging site to do interviews. So as soon as I hear that information, I'll make sure I pass it on to you all. Also, we want to make sure that we are we want to make sure that we're mindful of, lost my train of thought. We'll make sure that we're mindful of our police force and do the things that we can do to help assist them. We do have, for Johns Q Public information, tentatively 2 officers that will be coming on soon. So that will help alleviate some pressure off of our current officers and their work status. So that's something that we're looking forward to. And that brings the thing that the council came up with giving some incentives, and obviously that's moved some people to try to come to the city of Aliceville. So we appreciate everything that the council members have done and you, John Q Public, have done to try to get that taken care of. I think that's all I have for right now. Is there any member that did that adequately address you?
I was checking on the hill.
Go ahead.
I did have something for the fire department. The forester did send out a grant. I will be applying for that grant. It's gonna be on some equipment. I do not know how much, they're releasing at this moment. But I will go ahead and take care of the paperwork and get it sent in so we can get it.
Thank you, sir. As always, working hard. We appreciate it. Is there any other person in the public that wants to have anything to say? Go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
First of all, I'm new here, and I would like to know, I guess, a witch's bride. And what does it entail?
Okay. The witch ride is a event where individuals in the community will ride bicycles around the city of Aliceville. They'll have, it's kind of like a St. Jude, a thon, and you'll sponsor somebody to ride a bicycle so long. And those funds benefit the Aliceville Public Library Children's Program. So there's a group of women who drive bikes around town, and they get sponsored. That's basically all it is.
Okay, so I see that you're referring witches to St. Jude. I don't appreciate that. Because I do appreciate what they're doing, but what you just said, I believe in God. And when you say witches ride, the witches, like, wait, what is that? And what are the witches going to do? So they just ride around town. Okay, all right, make sure I don't be there. Yes. And my next question was what Councilman Lewis asked about the city and the traffic. I do appreciate it because every time I come, and I've been coming quite a while, almost a year now, and the city needs to change as far as beautification. That traffic needs to be very by somebody. By you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there any other person in the comments that would like to have anything to say?
To address the thing that you said about the witches ride, I don't believe in witches or support witches or whatever. But I don't know whether you're under the impression that these are actual, like real live witches that are riding in the street. These are just women that are dressing up. And I know the stigma that you're, kind of relating to it as, you got witches ride. We know what witches is, tied to. So, I mean, it's up to I don't believe in it, but it's up to the person, the individual that wants to do it. That's on them. We don't have to support. You don't have to support. So I just didn't know whether you understood whether these were actual people that are actually witches or, just basically people that are dressing up in the costume due to Halloween is coming up, which I don't, but I just wanted to kind of get some clarification on that, for you.
Right, I appreciate that. No, I am all for the fundraising and everything, but why does it have to be a witch's ride? Because I feel like the city would get more money if it wasn't called witch's ride. Because when you say witches, a lot of people are like, I'm not going there.
Well, I think that's something, I mean, we probably have to talk about, that's probably what they wanted their group, I mean, to be, you know, involved, so that's.
Money is money, and if you want everybody's money to support whatever you're trying to get, then you don't want to call it something that's going to make people be hesitant about donating.
But that's something that, I mean, I'm sure he knows the people that are sponsoring it. You know, you probably could, you know, talk to them and express your views about, you know, how you feel about it. You know, so
So who do I contact?
I'm sure the mayor will give you some information afterward to see, you know, if you want to go further with that.
Yes, because if it's saying witch, I don't want to take my money to no witch when I know I don't believe in it.
I understand, so.
And I'm not the only one.
Yes, ma'am. And we thank you for your comment. You good? I promise this is an open forum. This is America, and people got their right to voice what they want to say. Is there any other comments? All right, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion to adjourn.
It's been moved and second. All those in favor, let it be known by saying aye. Anybody opposed? Being the chair, ayes have it. Motion carries.